Hi Aries, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your March 2024 career tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your finances, your job, where it is that you are going in your career, your wealth. This is a really good time also to take assessment, Aries, of where you have come over these last 6 months, especially because we are now in eclipse season. As you all know, we will be entering into your eclipse later into April, but here in March, we are focused on that full moon Libra eclipse. So this is a really good time to look back to October of 2023. Where were you in your job, in your career? Where were you in your finances, and were you feeling good about yourself? Because this is going to be a time where we are having some full moon, some full ideas and culmination points from that time. So take a look at the description box below. I do have all those important dates for the month of March. Aries, I do want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. Giving my videos a thumbs up really lets me know these videos are resonating with you. And thank you to all my new and returning subscribers. Hit that bell if you want to know when I upload new content, which is every day, okay? All right, Aries, let's go week by week. You start off with the Aquarius energy, star card there, major arcana, as well as the hang one. So you're looking at things in a different light. Another major arcana. Second week of the month, 10 of Swords, as well as the Page of Wands. Third week of March finds you with the 7 of Swords in reverse, along with the 9 of Pentacles, also in reverse. Last week of the month, where we do have that eclipse, look at that, Aries, Ace of Pentacles, as well as the Tower card in reverse. Hey, if you're going to have an eclipse, you know the Tower card is not far behind. So, whew, lots going on, Aries. You have a lot of major arcanas, the Star, the Hang One, as well as the Tower. So really big energy happening there. Now, Aries, I want this card to represent where is it that you have come over these last 6 months. And especially for you and Libra, this could be a whole 18-month cycle, right? This could be, you know, we are basically in the middle of you all's eclipse cycle. We will still have an eclipse, I think, in each of your signs later on in the fall into October. So let's see where you've come, what energy you are working with from these last 6 months. You have the 7 of Pentacles. Now, I think it's interesting that I just did Taurus's reading and they had the 6 of Pentacles. So very big energy around your money, your resources. 7 of Pentacles is that card of where is it that you have been growing your wealth, steadily working on maybe a project. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are someone who focuses a lot on creativity and building up your coffers of money and resources, this is what the energy you are working with. And so Spirit is telling you to keep that going, but also to be open to new ideas. Don't just rest on whatever you have made in the past. And if you haven't been happy with what you've made and you want to 10x it, this is the season to get to it, okay? So keep that in mind. Now remember, Aries, we are still in all planets direct energy here in March. So if you have any new ideas for your career, your job, if you want to change jobs or careers, this could be the time to plant those seeds, okay? Before we get into April, when we will have Mercury retrograding in your sign. So you all have a lot of energy going on, Aries. Now this card is going to represent a lunation cycle of where Spirit wants to send you some guided messages. New moon in Virgo, and it says a time to give rather than take. And I do think that this Virgo energy is really important, Aries, for you all, because you all do tend to be that sign when you are Martian led, right? Like Mars is your ruler. You tend to go after everything with all of your might, but sometimes you forget the little people behind you, or you get so wrapped up in your own aspirations that you forget about those around you. Spirit is reminding you during this time it's a time to give rather than just receive. So please keep that in mind throughout your ambitious goals to rise to the top, Aries. Remember the little people as you go, okay? All right, really important there. So Aries, I'm going to look over your cards for the whole month, and I can already see here where the beginning of March finds you with some type of opportunity to look at your career in a different light. I do think by the time you get to that second week of the month where we do have that Pisces new moon, Spirit is saying there is an ending that needs to occur and a new opportunity that will be let in. Make those plans that second week of the month to really get really crystal clear on what you want, okay, and what you need to leave behind. By the time you get to this third week of the month with that 7 and 9, I do see some of you are questioning people around you, whether you are trusting those that you work with. So watch that right there. And then by the time you get to that eclipse, there is some type of major announcement or something that flips your world upside down. This could be a change in leadership at your company. This could be you leaving a job. Some type of major news could lead you to some major money opportunities. Okay, so that's already a big month, right? So let's go week by week, Aries. So that first week of March, when we have Chiron is conjunct the North Node in your sign, and we also have Mars squaring Uranus on the 9th, and Mercury enters your sign, Aries, on the 9th. So this is already big communication uploads, downloads, however you want to say it, for you, Aries, because Mercury moving into your sign could mean more conversations, more ideas. You're looking at the world in a different way. And with this Aquarius energy, this could definitely be you meeting with lots of groups of people, using more of a communicative and community centered way of doing your job. And I do think that week, that first week of March, you are really honing in on how to think differently and how to work with groups of people. So keep that in mind that first week of March. Now, by the time we get to the second week of March, we do have this Page of Wands and this 10 of Swords. Now, 10 of Swords, as we all know, is some type of mental burden needs to be lifted off of you, okay? And I do think that second week of March is when we do have Venus entering into Pisces, and we have Mercury entering its pre-retrograde shadow in your sign. If you can let go of whatever this is that has been bogging you down, whether you have been worried about your current career, your current job, possibly this is working with people who you all aren't seeing eye to eye. Spirit is saying if you can let this go, this Page of Wands is bringing you some fresh new information, but you won't see it unless you let go of whatever these mental burdens have been on you, okay? And I do think that, Aries, really keep in mind that time to give rather than take during this month, because I do think that many of you all that third week of March are looking at the Mercury conjunct the North Node in your sign and Mercury conjunct Chiron in your sign 19th and 20th. That is really big news, okay? Because for you all, especially with that Mercury and Chiron and the North Node, that is a lot of like wounded healer energy. I do think some of you are not feeling great about the people that you are working with, the job that you are doing. Maybe it's the organization. You don't believe in the values that they hold anymore. You're just seeing things in a way that you're not wanting to move forward the way that you have been. And I do think that 7 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles, the third week of the month, is asking you to really be careful with who you share your information. Make sure that you're not divulging too much to the enemy, if you will, like people that you don't know have your best interest at heart. Okay, so keep that in mind, third week of March. And then we end the month with this Ace of Pentacles and the Tower card in reverse. Now that last week of March, we do have Mars entering Pisces on the 22nd. And then we have that lunar eclipse full moon in Libra on the 25th. Big news, some major shakeup could occur either in your own personal life that affects your work, or this could be something at your job where maybe the organization is deciding to parent or couple with another company and there's going to be layoffs, or there's some big announcement of stock sharing, or there's something big that happens that this is like a major money opportunity for you, but it may come disguised as defeat, meaning like you could be laid off, but then you quickly find something else, or you could be offered a large sum of money, but you have to switch to another department. There's some kind of news that comes in with that Tower card that is not necessarily bad, but it could be disguised as defeat. So just keep that in mind around the eclipse. Really keep in mind that the full moon in Libra is opening your eyes to relationships, these conversations that you're having with other people, as well as what you think is just, what you think is fair. So keep that in mind that last week of March, okay? So big month for you, Aries. I think it's a big month for everyone, but especially for you in Libra who have this major, eclipse energy happening in your signs. And like I said, I think this is part of the bigger 18-month cycles for you and Libra, but I do think that you have some really positive things going on. Just pay attention to who it is you are surrounding yourself with, and you are really going to be set for success. All right, Aries, I hope this is helpful for you. Take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video series, and I'll talk to you later.